And how would you know, Cyclops?
Phillip, that is no way to speak to a lady.
No, that is the way you speak to a bratty cousin.
Bratty, Edward. I believe you are the one whining. I want my portrait first. I want to go first.
Yes, Edward, you did always have to go first amongst the cousins, didn't you?
Well, I am the oldest.
Yes, the oldest and the smallest, I might add.
Oh, yeah? I'll show you the smallest. Come on, put him up, Phillip.
All right, chaps, all right, I got a clean fight. No low blows, no rapid punches. This is my ring, and that means we fight fair, you hear?
Oh, Christmas Eve was always such a wonderful night. Our parents always wanted the night to be peaceful, so us four cousins would gather around for a game or for a night of games and traditions. We would stay in our grandfather's basement while the adults did whatever it is adults do. As we grew older, we kept up with this night of traditions, and I, being the youngest, marks our 22nd year of gathering together. 22 years. Sadly, this 22nd shall be our last. All right, boys, to your corners.
Oh, he was using the ropes.
You're the one who gave thumbs to the kidney, Chislett.
Fair fight, lads. It was a fair fight.
Oh, bless my soul, it is roiling in here. How many hours are we at?
Well, looks like about 6 hours until the big heat.
Oh, 6 not bad. This is enough time for me to put on the old mitts and go for a round or two. As I remember when it was 30 days until the big heat, I was biting my nails with nerves, thinking how close it was to the end. Now I'm with you, Lachlan. 6 hours seems like an eternity.
Imagine how I feel my last 6 hours spent with you wretched boys. I wish God would turn up the heat already and end this bravado-filled evening.
Well, let's not go burning up yet. We still have to have Walter grant our wishes into the next year.
Yes, you had better wish for a stronger chin there, chap.
Oh, Walter, the magical, wish-granting fish from the lost city of Atlantis. Truthfully, I believe our parents made this up to keep us busy on Christmas Eve, so they can enjoy their brandy and conversations without their children. You see, Walter is a magical fish that on the eve of Christmas grants one wish to whomever holds him. Now, sadly, we are celebrating in July because we all know that the world is going to be long gone before December 24th. So the wishes don't really matter because there's going to be no world. So it's just for fun, for tradition.
Oh my gosh.
Now listen, boys. This year, no pranks.
What's no pranks?
I think this year, being our last, we should just enjoy each other's company.
But this was supposed to be the year that I got pranked. I was looking forward to what you guys came up with.
Not this year. This year, we are all tied.
Sarah has said that this year there will be no pranks, being our last year, but I think that's exactly what she wants Phillip to think. You see, the annual Christmas Eve prank started with Phillip when he hid in the closet where we keep Walter, and when she went to go and find him for our yearly wishes, he leapt out for a scare, but in doing so he poked her eye out into the unfortunate the eye patch that you had. Well, it seems the hatchet has been buried, but we will see what Sarah is sharpening up.
Oh my gosh, it's hot as hell in here. I could jump into a glass of cranberry vodka.
Just ship me up to the North Pole with my bathing trunks.
Still believe in Santa Claus, I see, Edward.
6 hours before the big heat, I'll believe anything I want to, Sarah.
The big heat. That's what they called it. You know, I can't believe that they came up with such a name. But that's what they settled on. You see, about a year ago, Earth's orbit began to shift, and we started moving closer and closer to the sun. And it became hotter and hotter, and as you can see, it's quite hot. 7 months ago is when the countdown began. Now we're at hour 6. 6 hours. And when the sun rises, the temperature will reach a heat that will just cook every human. You know, the sun, it used to rise and bring a new day, and well, now the sun rises and it's going to be the end of all days.
Phillip, will you go get us some more peach juice, please? I know we don't have long, but we must stay hydrated in this heat.
Of course, dear Cyclops.
All right, so when Phillip gets back with the peach juice, Thomas, you ask about Walter.
But it's too soon to bring out Walter.
Yes, but that's what we must get the prank over with so we can continue with the rest of the evening. Plus, the sooner the better, he won't expect it.
Yes, you bring it up, Thomas, and I'll have him come help me.
What are we going to do to him then?
Yes, what should I do when he's in the closet getting water? Jump and yell and give him a big scare?
I want you to poke his eye out.
Poke his eye out.
Sir, you can't be serious.
I am! We only have 6 hours left to live. It's not like we'll miss it.
But Sarah, poke his eye out?
That's how it all started, and that's how it will end. Phillip always played the worst pranks on us. He always hurt us and embarrassed us more than we did to him. Well, now it's time to come full circle and even the score. Traditions die hard, as they say.
Well, he knocked out my 2 front teeth one year. I had to go back to school to all the girls teasing me, calling me Thomas, but
He's the one who gave me my bum knee. With that stupid slip slime trick. I had to give up basketball that year. I could have gotten a scholarship. Went off to college.
that was an accident, Edward.
Yeah, but he's the one who started it. He always blamed it on the tradition. But, you know, we should have stepped it up after that.
We all learned our lesson after that, Edward.
Yeah, not Phillip.
Well, okay, now we do this. You poke his eye out and that'll teach him for good. We only have 6 hours left. I mean, it's not like he has to live long like that, or at least that kind.
But did you hear us?
Well, this ought to cool us down a bit. I tell you, I wish I had some hooch in my stomach.
A little heat before the big heat.
No alcohol, Phillip, just like when we were kids. Traditions, Phillip.
Yes, but don't you think I would burn up quicker if I had a little sting in my belly?
Speaking of holiday rituals, I think it's time we bring out old Walter the wishing fish.
It's too early for water.
Well, wishes don't really count this year. Let's just get it over with.
Yeah, I really wish we could do the Christmas carols before, you know. You all never did that well with keeping on key.
Walter's in the closet.
Hey, you want to help me out with this?
What, you can't handle that little fish?
Well, he's gotten bigger over the years. Come on, after you.
Are you sure it should be Edward that pokes his eye out?
Full circle, Thomas, full circle. Well, is he rejoining us?
No. Did you get him good then?
Real good. You said it yourself, Sarah. There's only 6 hours left. No one really care. But you're a monster. Me? A monster? He's the one who screwed up my life, left me out of college. He's the one who gave me the crummy life with the limp. He got the good life, the education, the nice car, the good life. But hell, today I got the good one. 6 more hours of life than him. And it feels good.
I did miss all my school pictures because of this eye patch.
You know, it took me weeks to keep my teeth from whistling whenever I talked. He always has had one up on us, hasn't he? Huh.
Shall we make our wishes to Walter now?
Yes, quite. We should. Would you go first?
Walter Walter, next year I would love a brand new Ford.
Walter, next year I would like an airplane ticket to any destination I like.
Walter, the magical wish-granting fish from the lost city of Atlantis. Next year, I hope to have the biggest rose bush on the block, one that will put that Mrs. Daniels god to shame.
Christmas carols around the piano.
As long as Edward stays in key.
As long as Sarah forgets to bring the frog in her throat.
Walter, I wish that I never started pranking my cousins. They really are so sad and pathetic, even without my mischiefs. And then again, 6 hours, it could have been very nice. But there's no changing the past. I must wish towards the future. Yes, you see, well, I died in that cool, dark closet. My wretched cousins are going to die burning in the flames of the inferno. Yes. You know what I wish, Walter? Well, I hope that they serve hooch in heaven. And not that wretched peach juice.